Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and this is the second part of the mini folio that we were working on. Now, in the meantime, what I've done is, as I showed you, that we made similar folio folder sort of thing. Now, I have not glued anything down yet. These flaps or these pockets, I have not glued them down because I wanted to show you the process. What I have done is I have created two similar pocket structures, and then since there was a little bit of gap in the middle, I decided to add some extra paper so that it is a little bit stronger at the spine, because as I said, I might be adding a signature of sorts on one side. So I wanted this to be a little bit strong, and so I have added extra paper. And what I've done is I have just lined these two folios or paper folders up back to back. If I open this, you'll be able to see back to back, and I have stitched at the middle. I hope this is clear enough. Okay, now why did I stitch the middle first? I'll tell you. Because when you're working with papers like this, they will eventually bunch up, not bunch up, they will add to the bulk, and you'll see when you're folding there will be extra papers poking out at the edges. I don't want that to happen. So start working from the center. If you are new to this, then this is a very good tip, because if you start working from the edges, it will eventually mismatch or bunch up somewhere in the middle, and your pockets will not fold properly. So now these are a little bit because I have not glued them down entirely, but I will, because I have not glued the pockets also, just so that I can show you the actual process. So I've stitched everything, but I need to glue them down. Okay, so so let me glue this part up, and then you'll see. While this glue dries, we will work on the mini signature that we are planning on putting, because I found that the the folder was pretty embellished, because it already had that collage kind of look. And my god, this glue is all over the place. Usually it never happens. Anyways, so it's like so, but it's sturdy, it's not going anywhere. And I'm going to glue these pockets so that so I have not inked anything over here, as you can see, because I thought that for a change, let's keep it this way, and then probably as the project requires, we will work accordingly. So let me bring a wet tissue, just a moment, hang on. Okay, so I'm back, and I've glued this pocket down. I'm going to do the same with the rest. So I'm going to glue this part. There's a very strong winds blowing today, and the weather is pretty comfortable at times, but the humidity is really bothersome. If you live somewhere near a humid area like Texas, you will know, or Florida perhaps, because the area where I live has very similar climates as Florida has, so you can very well imagine it's super humid. So I'm just putting a bead of glue, and yeah, I'm going to take off the extra. Just fold this up, and I had taken off a little bit from the middle so that the pockets have a free access sort of thing. So I'm gluing the pockets down. Yeah, So now what we have this middle part which needs to be glued. So what we'll do is we will stitch along these creases, and I think I had talked about making you know, how you can make your creases definitive, like if you want them to fold in like this, then you have to, you know, make sure that stitching a little bit helps, you know, it sort of breaks down the fibers that the paper has. So we're going to have something like this, and then it's totally up to you. Whichever part you want to show, you can do that. I just wanted this, so I'm going to just move this a little bit. So I'm going to do one at a time. I think that's the best, because so I'm going to move one page and then another page. You can skip the stitching part in projects like this also. See how the paper bunched up on this side? So probably I'll have to take this extra bit off and then stitch around it. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to use my, I don't know, my see how it is bunching up over here. So probably I'm going to do it after I stitch the entire thing up. So it's going to be like this, a tiny folio. Now let's measure out the papers that we'll use. So I'll trim this part off. Just a second. I can't find my big scissors. Anyways, so this will do the job, hopefully. So you can have two options. Either you can keep it side open, or you can keep it top open. It's totally up to you, whichever way you like. So let's see what we do. I've not decided that yet. So I might have to restitch this part. So probably it's going to be like this. And sometime back I had shown some book page folios that I had done, and there was a huge request on Instagram that people wanted to see how I made those. Those were trifold folios from, you know, insert sort of thing, not folio actually, but maybe I'm going to show you how to make something like that. Even before that, let me measure out you know, how much I will require. Now I'm not going to put in a huge number of pages, so this is around 6 inches wide, so about 5.5 is what I'll require. And I am going to make this very scrappy, very organic, and I'm just going to take off these pages. So let me measure out. Yeah, perfect. So that's going to go in. So I'm going to take 5.5 and then the rest will go off. Yeah. So I'm going to take off from here. So I'm going to make this into half. So this will be like 2 pages. I'm going to get 2 pages out of here. So this is, just as I said, a very scrappy sort of journal. You can use your scraps to make, you know, mini inserts like this. I already have 2 scrappy papers that can go in, so I'm just going to fold them in. Yeah. Or yeah, so I'm going to just trim these. I don't know if you can hear my windows rattling. It is very windy. It is very windy today. Just a second, let me get my other cutting knife. This one, okay, so I'll do that. And what I'll do is, today is a day of disasters. I've been having not a very good day. Was not feeling well today, but then you know, you have to do what you have to do. People expect so much from you and you just can't let them down. Okay, so we have this. Now I'm not going to put a ton of pages over here, and it's not going to be a thickish kind of insert. It's just going to be some random papers that I'm going to put in. So it's just bits and pieces that we have from other projects. So like so. So okay, I will just line up the papers and I'll be back to show you how I stitch the signature or the insert in. So I have cut down the papers. I had chosen a single tone sheet of paper and one printed sheet of paper, and another one are two lined papers. So basically we have used only 3-4 sheets. And what I did was I had taken another paper. This is not from my shop. This is from Pink Monarch Prints. So she has some awesome kits available in Anna's shop. So if you want, you can check that. I think it's called Flea Market, probably. I'm not sure. But anyways, I have used that paper because I thought it would look nice. A little bit of a different tone, but not too different. So I'm going to stitch this inside, and in the middle what I've done is I had a little bit of scrap left. I made it into a tag. Now I'm going to put this tag inside, and then we're going to attach some twine to it so that it'll have that kind of, you know, some tactile element, and this is going to go into the middle. In the meantime, what we can do is we can stitch the separate sections like this one and also the bottom. So I'll come back to show you how I have managed to complete this, and then I'm going to also sew in the signature and show you the complete result. In the next part, what we'll do is we'll make some ephemera to go with this using these butterfly masterboard kits, you know, and some fussy cut butterflies, some elements from here and there. I'll show you how you can make a small project like this. These are very suitable when you want to gift something to someone, you know, just some happy mail, some thank yous, or if you are sending this to your pen pal, that's also great too. So I'm going to stitch everything up and I'll show you how it looks, you know, the total look of that. Hi, so I have stitched the ephemera insert in, and I'm just want to show you how it looks. It looks so nice. You can fold it this way, but I intended to make it this way so that, you know, it folds like this. You know, you can put this inside an insert. I'll just show you. So if you have an insert like this and you want to put it inside, you can do that. You just need to put this in, and I'll just, this works best for the middle signatures, you know, and since we have already put in a small insert in, we cannot do it at the center. We'll have to do it at some other fold. So if I put it over here, what will happen is I'll have a pocket over here, one over here, one over here, and then when I turn, one over here, one over here. So there's 5 pockets, and then when I turn this, 1, 2, there's another one there, 3. So, and this, when you're putting this inside insert, it's going to look a little bit chunky, that's true. When you open this, you'll have another hidden booklet inside. So that can be done, or you can do it either way. Like you can put this signature on this side, whatever suits you. We will have to do it this way because we have already put in this insert. If you do not put the papers in, then you can use it anywhere you like in the journal. This looks nice in the middle of the signature, and we have already done this, so you can put it this way also. So if you put it in the middle of the signature, you will have another booklet over here, see, and then this folds in, and then this folds in, so you'll have a little bit of chunky insert inside. So, and then of course you can use it as a standalone one, it doesn't matter. So you can open it this way, or you can open it this way. So it's totally up to you, whichever way you want. In the next part, I'm going to show you how you can make ephemera for this customized ephemera for this insert. So we have a pocket over here, and then over here. So 4 pockets, 1 over here. We have a hidden pocket over here, 5, 6. Okay. Then when we open it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we basically have 14 pockets. Really? Never thought of that. So we have 8 over here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's more than 16 actually. How dumb of me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my god, it has 20 pockets. Really? Never thought of that. Okay, so we're going to make some customized ephemera for these narrow pockets because these are pretty narrow. So I'm going to show you how you can embellish and decorate narrow pockets for 20 pockets for this ephemera holder. Unimaginable. Anyways, so bye everybody. Keep watching, and if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed, then please think of subscribing. I'll be back in the next part where I make some customized ephemera to go inside these teeny tiny pockets. Okay, so bye everybody. Have a great day.